Hi, aloha. My name is Cynthia Bates, and I've been teaching, practicing yoga and meditation for about 20 years. And I've studied in the Iyengar yoga lineage and in the Theravada and Tibetan Buddhist meditation lineages. When I started practicing yoga, asana, pranayama, and Buddhist meditation, it was really about being able to look inward, to look at myself, and to use that as an instrument for improving the way that I interact with the world. And so in the yoga asana, we can learn about our body and create a relationship with our body. We can create a relationship with our emotional body. We can create a relationship with our mind, with our intellect. And in looking inward, we can see how we're responding to the world. And we may not always like the way we're responding to the world. It may not be, we may not be receiving the things that we want back from that. And so the practice of mindfulness meditation is that practice of looking at your own mind and being able to pause when things happen, and maybe choose another outcome. And so it's sort of an extension of, for many of us who've done particularly Iyengar yoga, where we work with the body, it's kind of an extension of that, of being able not just to look at your physical body and the feelings in your body, but also the emotions and the intellect, and to, as they say in the sutras, Hayam dukam anagatam, the pains of the future can and are to be avoided, which is actually the same thing that the Buddha taught, which that life is full of dukkha or dissatisfaction or suffering, and there's a path out of that suffering. And the path out of that suffering begins with mindfulness. So this 6-week series will be progressive. We will be progressively going through different practices of mindfulness meditation. However, one of the things I heard the last time I offered this was that so there's people who are beginners, they've never done it before. There's people who've actually done meditation before. One of the number one things people said was helpful was to be in community with other people, and also to have a regular time when they were doing it, because it kept them honest about doing the practice. So I know for myself that, I still need a lot of practice. So I'm never not going to need to, do an additional course or some sort of teaching on yoga or meditation. That's never, until I'm enlightened, which I pray that happens. That's just always going to be the way. So this course is actually really for everybody, because that those sort of foundational practices are what take you through the entire path. We will be working with sort of 3 basic forms. And the first would be a laying down posture. The second would be a seated posture. And the last would be a movement posture or a walking posture. And in all of those, we'll be working with these foundational practices of sensation in the body and the movement of the breath and awareness of those 2 things. Awaken the world. Join me on April 7th for a 6-week course on mindfulness meditation.